Picture this. It's the last Tuesday of the month. You sit down, open your banking app like you've done 100 times before, and you type in that final payment. Could be $312, could be $4,800. Doesn't matter. You hit confirm. And then nothing happens. No confetti, no alarm, your phone doesn't vibrate, the lights in your apartment don't suddenly get brighter. You just sit there thinking, wait, is that it? If you've ever been in that moment or you're desperately trying to get there, this video is going to change how you think about money. Because what actually happens after you pay off your last debt isn't what anyone tells you, and the people who understand it, they never go back. Here's the thing nobody talks about. For years, maybe 5 years, maybe 15, every financial decision you made was filtered through one question. Do I have enough to cover my payments this month? That question shaped everything. It's why you said no to that trip, why you drove that car for 2 extra years, why you ate lunch at your desk instead of going out. Your entire financial identity was built around subtraction, money going out the door before it was even yours. And then one day, that question just disappears, and most people don't know what to replace it with. A 2023 study from the Federal Reserve Bank found that nearly 61% of Americans who successfully paid off significant debt reported feeling financially lost or uncertain about next steps within the first 90 days. Not relieved, lost. That's not a money problem, that's a psychology problem, and it's the first thing we need to fix. Okay, let's talk numbers, because this is where it gets genuinely surprising. Let's say you were carrying $22,000 in debt, which, by the way, is close to the average American's non-mortgage consumer debt right now, and you were paying it off at $600 a month. Simple enough, right? But look at what that $600 actually becomes once the debt is gone. If you redirect that same $600 every month into a diversified index fund, nothing fancy, just an S&P 500 fund with an average historical return of around 10%, and you do that for 25 years, you end up with $796,000. Not from a raise, not from a second job, from the same $600 you were already spending. The only thing that changed is where it went. Now, here's the part that really gets people. That number isn't magic. It's just what happens when money stops being eaten by interest and starts generating interest instead. You flip from being on the wrong side of compound growth to the right side. Most people think paying off debt is the finish line. It's not. It's the starting gun. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that math makes sense, but I'd probably just lifestyle inflate, buy a nicer car, upgrade my apartment, start spending that $600 without even noticing. And honestly, you're right to be worried about that, because it happens all the time. There's a concept in behavioral economics called payment pain. It's the psychological discomfort you feel every time money leaves your hands. Interestingly, people with high debt actually have higher payment pain because every purchase feels like it's competing with what they owe. So they're anxious, they're stressed, but in a weird way, that anxiety was also keeping them disciplined. When the debt disappears, so does the anxiety. And without a new financial identity to replace it, a clear "what am I building toward?" your spending just quietly expands to fill the space. The antidote is what I'd call the 1-week rule. The week you make your final debt payment, before you do anything else, you write down 3 numbers: what you were paying toward debt each month, what you actually need to live well, and the gap between them. That gap is your new power, and the people who name it, claim it, and direct it intentionally in that first week, they're the ones who actually build wealth. The ones who don't, they look up 2 years later wondering where the money went. Here's what most people don't realize, and this one genuinely surprises everyone I talk to. Paying off your last debt doesn't just free up cash flow, it fundamentally changes your risk profile. Think of it like this: when you have debt, you're essentially playing financial defense every single month. Your job is to not lose ground. Every financial decision, investments, career moves, starting a business, gets filtered through, but what if it doesn't work out and I still have those payments? Debt makes you conservative, not because you're a conservative person, but because the math forces it. Without debt, you can suddenly afford to take calculated risks. You can negotiate harder at work because you don't desperately need the raise. You can sit on a job offer for a week without panicking. You can put 3 months of expenses into a startup idea. You can say no to the client who disrespects you. This is what wealthy people understand that nobody teaches in school. Freedom isn't just about having more money, it's about having more options. And debt, any debt, quietly removes options from the table every single day it exists. So what do you actually do the moment you're debt-free? 3 moves, in this order. First, build your 3 to 6 month emergency fund if you don't have one. This is non-negotiable. Without it, the first car repair or medical bill puts you right back in debt. Full stop. Second, automate your investing before your lifestyle can catch up. Set up an automatic transfer the same day your old debt payment would have gone out. Same amount, different destination. Your brain won't even register the loss because it already expected that money to disappear. And third, and this is the one most people skip, rewrite your financial identity. Seriously, the story you tell yourself about money matters more than the spreadsheet. You're no longer someone paying off debt. You're someone building wealth. Those two people make completely different decisions when they walk into a car dealership, a restaurant, or a real estate office. Look, the last debt payment is a moment, but what comes after it is a decade. The people who treat it as a finish line coast. The people who treat it as a launch pad fly. You've already done the hard part. You've proven you can delay gratification, stay disciplined, and make the uncomfortable call month after month. That's not a small thing. That's the exact same muscle you need to build serious wealth. The only question now is, are you going to use it? If this video gave you one thing to think about differently, share it with someone who's close to that finish line. They need to hear this before they cross it. I'll see you in the next one.